Oh, emails. Such a great technology. Yeah, except that it's eating all of our time. So this week I want to share with you how to get to zero inbox and live zero email free. My name is Sara Gilbert, business strategist and mindset coach, and I help service-based entrepreneurs, business leaders who want not just another level of success, but really another level of accomplishment. So if this is you, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell button to be notified each time we release a new episode. So statistically, it's been proven that we, on average, touch an email 3 times before actually doing something with it. Like I said, technology, emails are such a great invention when it's managed properly. Because you see, emails is everyone else's priorities, not ours very often. So we need to be very intentional about how we manage our inbox to use it as a tool, and it's not actually draining us. So how do we get there? First, the goal is that what goes into our inbox is emails from clients, potential clients, center of influence, and emergencies. We all have these that we need to manage. The rest should not be coming into our inbox. How would that feel, eh? How do we get there? First, anything that is blog, research, newsletter, make that go to an outside of your corporate account. So make that go, send that into a Gmail account, a Hotmail account. If you want to go to Yahoo account, I don't even know if those still exist, go right ahead. Go have fun with that. But the idea is to get that out of your corporate email. Now, sometimes we can't put a Gmail account for whatever reason, then create a folder that's called reading, which brings us to our second point. Our second point is to create folders, but not just any folders. These folders need to be aligned with our blocks of time in our ideal weeks, our focus zones in our ideal week. I've talked about why and how to create an ideal week in another episode. I'll put the link in the show notes below. So the folders that I want to create need to be aligned with that. So what am I going to get in terms of folders? You might have one that's about reading and research. You might have one. You're going to have one that's about administration. So here's what to do in administration. If your team CCs you on all clients, all communication that they are sending for clients, let's say, for example, because you like to be aware of what's going on, well, create a rule that actually sends all the emails that are where you are BCC'd into an administration and operation account folder. So when you are in your zone of administration and operation in your business, you are going to go to that folder. So you're not going to actually read on what's going on different topics or different accounts or different clients between two things. You're actually going to be in that headspace. And that is when the value kicks in. That is when we actually remember things because we are present in that moment. So you're going to have a block that's going to be about management operations. You're going to have also a folder that's going to be called reference. So there's an article that you really like. There's a video, a YouTube video you really like, kind of like, this one, that you want to keep because you want to refer to over and over again. You're going to keep them in there. We tend to not know what to do with these emails, so we leave them in our inbox, which again becomes oversaturated, and then we just touch it and touch it and touch it and don't do anything with that email. So put that into a reference folder. Which is going to bring us to when we actually get to your ideal week and in your specific focus zone, you're going to go to those folders. So let's say Friday afternoon is the time where you do your research, you do your reading and whatnot. Well, this will allow you to see that maybe you are subscribed to too many newsletters, too many blogs, too many this, too many that. So here's my rule. Every time that I subscribe to a blog, I need to unsubscribe to another blog. That's my first rule. It's like one in, one out, first. Second, at the end of the month, whatever's in my Gmail, I just empty it. I figured, you know what? If it's meant to be, it's going to show up again. That's it. And you wouldn't believe how freeing it is to delete, let's pretend, 6,832 emails. Let's say. Play game. It never happened to me, right? So that is how you are going to measure everything that you have to read, because we tend to have so many things that, oh, this is interesting, I'm going to read it, this is interesting, but it's not realistic. So put that into a Gmail and assign a block of time where that is what you're going to do, and at the end of the day, at the end of the month, at the end of the week if you want, but I do it at the end of the month, just empty it. That's it. You're going to see how liberating that is. Step 3 is every email that you send out should have a follow-up flag. So what does that mean? Is if I send out an email to a potential client, and my block of time for prospecting is Monday afternoon, I will put the email, I'll put a flag on the email where it's actually going to pop back up maybe next Monday afternoon or the next Monday afternoon when I want to do a follow-up with it. So I no longer have lists and papers and post-its and notes a little bit everywhere. I let technology, what technology is meant to do, to take care of the automation of it. So it's going to pop back in exactly when I'm supposed to do. Same thing with tasks. If you're sending tasks to your team and you might make sure that one is a really important one, and you want to make sure that there's a follow-up on it, well, put a flag on it, a follow-up flag on it, and it's going to pop up in the appropriate time according to your ideal week. Because managing your time, managing your inbox is one of the most important things, because when you're in your inbox just managing and playing around with emails, well, it's not time that you're actually focused with your clients, potential clients, and centers of influence. So do so intentionally. So let's recap. How do we get and stay to zero email? First of all, any research, blog, whatever, goes to a Gmail account. That should not be in your corporate account. Second, create folders that are aligned with the blocks of time in your ideal week. So when you get into that block, you go into that folder. That's it. 3, you put a follow-up flag to emails that you send out, and that flag should be, again, in your focus zone in your ideal week. So this way, you're sure that things don't fall through the crack and you don't have a gazillion papers and notes lying around everywhere. And this is how we get to the point where anything that comes into our inbox is either by a client, potential client, center of influence, or it's an emergency that we actually do need to address. And you'll see once you manage it with intention, then you free up some time, and you get time to focus on what's really going to make difference in your business and in the life of your clients. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking for more tools to build and grow your business, come on over to strategist.cc and join our community of like-minded entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs who decided that the status quo was not for them. And if you're here, I guess you're one of them. I share articles, research, strategies, and tools on mindset, productivity, and marketing. Basically, all the tools that we need to achieve. So make sure you subscribe. So now it's your turn. Take control of your inbox. It says it's your inbox. It's up to you to put your priorities at the right place. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.